Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and would you believe that today is the last day for Adventure Pier? I know, it felt like yesterday we were up here introducing you to the new facade in the front of the pier, but today we're talking about the closing for 2023. And yes, Surfside Pier closed yesterday, today Adventure Pier. Kind of strange the schedule, but I completely understand Morey's Piers and why they decided to do this. As a reminder, they are still open. Mariners Pier is still open on the weekends through October 8th, I believe. So make sure you go ahead and you check out their Oktoberfest, which is starting in about a week. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. And a special thank you out to our patrons on patreon.com, because then we can make fun videos like this. If you want to support this channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. Anyway, let's give you one final tour for 2023. So a little bit has changed since our last video. They finally finished putting together curly fries. They redid the Sunny signage, which the Sunny game is right in the front. It's the water game. And they added, of course, a new Sunny, which is for Oktoberfest. So we're gonna start out here. You can see the new Curley sign, which I think looks amazing. I love this font. And of course, there's gonna be a line for Curly's. Now, I'm assuming this one's gonna stay open. Usually when they close piers, like Surfside Pier, they leave the front open, whether it's games, whether it's ice cream, whether it's food. And so usually you get Curly's fries over there staying open. And since this is a new one, I can imagine they maybe close off like where those plants are. So you can't get on the ride pier section, but you can get food. Now, I'm just assuming that at the moment, because this is its first year, we don't know what they're doing. But right now, they've done a lot since we've been here. So let me flip the camera around for you, okay? So here you can see the Curly signage, which I absolutely love and adore. They added in more picnic tables and all the shrubbery back here, which looks gorgeous. They added more signage up here, beer and coffee. Morey's Piers has their beer cart here. It actually says Morey's Beers, if you see that, right? And then over here you have Bliss, which is their own coffee brand, I believe, because they have another one like this outside of the Starlux.
Thank you for visiting, and we hope you enjoy your stay with us here at Morey's Piers.
And they've got Dippin' Dots. I know they want to add more to this on the inside, but this was the first year, and they did a great job, honestly, because you have your curly fries behind us, Dippin' Dots, beer, coffee, you got smoothies over there. They built them a brand new place for Kohr's. They built this massive building, which is great, with a double decker. And of course, you know, they added the Sunny game over here. Now, the last time we've been here, that up section up there, the top deck was not open. So let's walk up there real quickly just to share it with you. It's a unique view that we've never had over here. So it's something very different. So let's head up. You got steps heading up. Of course, you got your Kohr Brothers over here. And you head up, you got two views. You got one over of the boardwalk and one of the beach, which this is a very unique view because you could stand here and actually look over the pier.
Welcome to Morey's Piers. Please note that ride operating time
It's a very different view.
vary throughout the day.
It's also really cool because you could stand up here and watch them launch up,
Warning signage.
which is something this is the only ride I've yet to do at Morey's Piers.
Obey all ride
We also got views of the beach and the convention center. And if you go this way, you can look down the boardwalk that way and that way, which is a view that I think you can only get with Captain Jack's because they have one at the Wildwood Mall, which they just bought. They have another one at their original location. And then that taco place on the boardwalk is also owned by them as well. So those are the only spots you can get views like this. But Morey's Piers wise, this is the only one upstairs besides if you want to go over to, you know, Joe's, which they don't have a boardwalk view, but they have a pier view. They have picnic tables up here. And this is the view I was telling you about. Looking down the boardwalk, going that way. And if we pan, going down the boardwalk this way. Let's head back down and give you a tour of the rest of the pier. It just opened for the day, and so it's still kind of waking up. It's a holiday, so essentially it's, you know, some people are either going to the beach or heading home. One thing to add in, they've got steps going this way, but this is a spot to actually sit at. Don't be confused and walk down because that's what I did. But we're gonna go ahead and head over onto the pier. You got someone actually getting strapped up, the head up. And a lot of people ask me, what's going on with this space here? I'm told something is coming in the future, just no one knows at the very moment. But remember, that used to be the Sky Ride. You used to get on there and off there. So I'm interested to see what's gonna go there as well. I feel like we have the pier to ourselves at the moment. This is the area that you guys said you really hope they do something with, and they will. If you actually look right here, it actually looks like they're doing their own beans. They're grinding them down right here in a way. And we're told that things will happen in these sections sooner than later. I wonder what it will be. This one kind of came down. Let's see if we can see anything inside. I don't think there's actually anything going on. Nope, just storage at the moment. Same thing in this one too. I think it's just storage. Just storage for stuff. But you can't even go up here anymore, unfortunately. I miss when they had all the old ride parts back here and all that. Oh, there actually is a part of an old ride up there from the Scrambler, which used to be located literally right over there. Now you hear the radio on in the background. They're actually broadcasting up in here. And if you want to go up there, you can and be on the radio. But make the shot, make the shot. Let's see. Oh, so close. But you got the skyscraper up here. I love this ride. It's a great ride. You see, things are just getting open for the day. Which game do you guys like better? The hockey game, the basketball game, or the soccer game? I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't do either of them, so it is what it is. Here you can get your photos from your rides. I love the great white they actually use up there. It's kind of like 90s retro, right? You got the go-karts going today. Monster trucks in the background. And looks like they're waiting for more people to get on the Great White before they send it. I don't know if you're like me, but back like in the 90s and early thousands, you ever notice that Morey's Piers went through like a massive renaissance of having flags everywhere? They had them on the Sea Serpent, they had them on the Lock Flume, they had them everywhere. Well, when I see them here on Adventure Pier, kind of reminds me of that. I mean, they got like at least what, 20, 30 over here. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, you know, nostalgia. Got the Sky Coaster ready to go. I love this one. There used to be two, one on the Surfside Pier. This one was always better. These guys are getting on for the go-karts. And here's the Great White. Here they go. Gonna go under. Gonna go under the pier to the concrete. They're gonna go under that and wind up pulling up right over here and make their way up the lift hill.
Welcome to Morey Piers Grand Prix Raceway.
I do have some insider information that there's going to be more work done on this ride, and in the future it could involve, let's just say, it's going to be brighter. We'll leave it at that. We're making our way to the back of the pier. You can see here goes the Great White. It's going up to make that turn before going back down and looping back to hit that edge. Love this coaster, it's the best one ever. And look at this, we got some military planes doing a flyover. Do you see this? So cool. This one's an old cargo plane. That one is a troop transport. That's a C-35, I believe. Awesome. We are making our way back to the front of the pier before I get my wristband on, my season pass, and go on the Great White one last time. But it's a little quiet up here. which for those who don't know, there's a bathroom back here, extremely clean. Morey's Piers does a great job with their bathrooms too. So I have to admit, it's always really sad to see the closing of another pier for 2023. You know, we saw Surfside Pier yesterday, now Adventure Pier. But as sad as it is, we know that come 2024, it's gonna be fun in the sun all over again. And as a reminder, Mariners Pier is still open for Oktoberfest, so go ahead and check out that event. You know, we will. And I wanna thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, I'm Joey, and I'll see you on the beach, which is right over there. See you later. Bye.